Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And guys, I'm coming on a little early. I told you guys I was going to try to start doing 2 and 3 lives a day and see how that works with my numbers. But how is everyone doing this morning? How is everyone doing? Guys, I had to come in here. I've been on these YouTube streets and it's not too good out here. Um, Todd, he's a scumbag. Todd is a scumbag. And Mama Joyce tried to warn us about Todd. She tried to warn us about Todd. She tried to warn us about Todd. And I don't think people were listening. I don't think people were listening at all. She tried to warn us about Todd. She even tried to warn her daughter that Todd was after the money. And I've been on a couple of different lives today. Hannah Grace, and she just said it's just disgusting what he's trying to do to Kandi. He wants the prenup thrown out. He's trying to say that he signed the prenup under distress. This man wants the prenup gone. What happened to you don't want Kandi's money? You're here for love. What happened to all that? Now you want to try to take her kids? You want full custody of her kids? Because you said she works all the time. She don't have time for them. Look, Kandi gonna have to, all bets are off at this point. I know Kandi trying to play nice to her kids and things like that. No, ma'am. No, when you trying to come after my money and my kids, oh hell no, no. All bets are off. There's no more playing nice. There's no more playing nice. He wants even money from Escape. He wants some of her royalties. Let me put my copyright thing up here. Oh no, This man is so dirty, y'all. This man is so dirty. So we're gonna talk about that today, guys, and then we're also gonna be talking about Yandy. What will Yandy do now with this information? What is she gonna do now? She know that MENDECCESS and TAMAR was out here messing around. They were doing stuff for her EP, but they were also sneaking around after that. And now we know that MENDECCESS and his cousin went upstairs to TAMAR's apartment. So what happened up there? So this man is out all type of the night. Excuse me. He's out all times of the night. Does he have a curfew when he should be home? Because if the close at 2, then you have to drive and you have to go up there to TAMAR house. What time did you get home? 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning? 6? These people have some weird some weird marriages. I've never seen anything like it. Just respectfully, you should at least, make a call. Well, the club or the lounge closed at maybe 1 or something, and let your significant other know I'm going to go out and have breakfast or, something like that. But you know what they say, anything open after 2, ain't nothing open after 2 but legs. And that is true. And I don't know what has become of TAMAR now. TAMAR, I don't know if she does all of this for clout, for attention. I don't know what it is. But I know, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done with her. Now, I'm not saying that she's off of the cuckoo nest or anything like that. But I think ever since TAMAR has been out here on this prep, I guess she thinks she can just, get down with anybody. Now, I don't know if they say the prep is 100%, and I don't think any medicine is 100%. Diseases, STDs, don't care who they get. It's AIDS out here, HIV, don't nobody care about that. And they say it's really, really big in Atlanta. So I guess don't nobody care about getting no disease. Don't nobody got no integrity, morals, or respect for themselves anymore. Oh, I was drunk, so everybody gonna keep blaming on they was drunk or they mixed their medications with something. Something has to happen here, guys. These people are terrible. So we're going to talk about that. And what else we talking about today? Whatever else comes on, comes to mind here. But as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, make sure you're liking the video, sharing the video. Also, make sure you subscribe to my other channel, Drop the T 2.0. That channel is going to be mostly about like relationships, marriages, and then I want people. I'm going to have people coming on that channel who are going through similar things like me, going through a pre-divorce, or people who have been through a divorce, things like that. And also want to incorporate the Dear Wifey podcast. Tonight's conversation, have like some clips from there on that channel. So some things like that. I'm going to be doing clothes reviews on that channel, perfume reviews. Yeah, I know I got to do 7th Avenue reviews over there as well. And just things that I'm going on with me, like my steps of me getting my divorce and things like that. And like I said, I know the person that I married is not going to be the same person I divorced. I know that already. So we're going to be talking about that over there. I want to post over there 3 times a week, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Let's see here. Hello, Cam. Hello, Unbothered. Period. Hello, Care Bear. Hello, my tea sipper, Deborah. Hello. Let's see here. Hello, Lorcy, my tea sipper. Hello. Let's see here. Deborah said this is a surprise. Is it what's a surprise? Me coming on early? Let me know. Hello, Unbothered, period. Hello, Sonia, my tea sipper and my mod. Hello. Hello, Paula. Hello. Make sure as you guys come and hit that thumbs up button. Also, you can subscribe to the channel as well. You can become a member for $2.99 a month, or you can give memberships. Also, you can do super chat, super stickers, or you can give to the Cash App if you would like. That's going across the screen. We're almost at the 10-minute mark where we get started here. But guys, I'm shocked with, I'm shocked. I don't want to say too much shocked with Todd, but I'm shocked at the things that he's going after. Because I could have swore he said that he didn't want any of Kandi's money. Then he's winning hard Randy. He's a really, really beast of an attorney for the celebrities. So he goes after everything. He is very, very hardcore. So now there's Kandi has started releasing clips from that day when when they were leading up to them getting married, showing that there was an attorney that came in. So a lot of stuff is transpiring. Look, Kandi, you better get out here and fight for your life here, because Todd, baby, is gloves off. He's coming for everything. You want alimony? You want the kids full time so you can have child support? This man is just doing a thing, baby. Y'all surprised that I came on this early? Let me know if y'all like me coming on this early, and I'll keep coming on. Oh, look, Kandi, look here. You fighting for your legacy. You're fighting for your life. Look, I don't give a shit what's going on. Okay, we passed the 10-minute mark. Welcome everybody to my channel, Drop the Tea. And if you're new here and you like my content, please think about becoming a subscriber. Okay? All right, guys, let me get my copyright act up here. Make sure that's up here, because I got some things that I want to say to Mr. Todd here. Okay, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may see on my channel. Fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use. Okay, Lord, you like me on day or night? Okay, all right. Okay, let me get this banner off of here. Take it off. All right. Okay, Deborah, you said be coming on early. Okay. Well, I'll try to come on early more. All right, guys, let's get into Mr. Tucker here. So, Mr. Tucker at first said he didn't want anything. What has changed? What has changed after 11 years? Now he wants the money. Now, Joyce, Mama Joyce said that's what he was after. He said, no, I'm not after that. So, what has changed in 11 years? You want the prenup thrown out. You want full custody of the kids. You want alimony. You want half of the of Kandi's businesses. What the hell is going on here? What has changed with Todd? And why did he? Kandi came on here nice and soft. She just want everything to go smoothly. You go get the worstest dog lawyer in Atlanta. Why? I'll tell you why. Because you want this lawyer to go after Kandi to try to get every dime you can. That's what you want. What was you there? Did you write a song? Did you practice? Did you? I didn't know you was part of the escape group. Was you in rehearsals? What you do? What the hell did you do? Why do you want some of the royalties and escape money? Oh, you said you didn't know that escape was going to start back touring and blow back up. Oh, okay. But I thought you didn't want any of the monies. When you were sitting down there with Mama Joyce, I was in Kandi house. Mama Joyce said, you want money. And you said, what? And Mama Joyce said, look around you. This house. Oh, I don't want this house. This doesn't excite me. Now you want part of the damn house too? What you gonna have to? Well, I think Kandi house is paid for. So what do you want from the house, Todd? You want Kandi to split her house with you that she had before y'all got married? I swear, guys, these men nowadays act like women. They act like females. Why can't you just go with the stuff you came in a marriage with? Why can't you just go on about your business? They claim that you was a big producer and everything. Why can't you go do that? You got 2 shows coming out. You got 50 people coming out to see Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta. You got 50 people for each show. You got another show that you're producing. So where is your money at? Where is your money at that you came in the marriage with? And like people have been saying, you were running around here opening up business that Kandi didn't know about. That's why Kandi let those 2 restaurants go. You were supposed to be paying bills, allegedly, for those restaurants, and you were not doing it. What were you doing with the money, Todd? What were you doing with the money? Sometimes we as women, I know we want to work, we want to be boss chicks, we want to be boss women, yes, but sometimes you got to slow down and look at the big picture. There's a reason that Todd kept on getting out here on this here Beyonce internet, Instagram, talking about he daddy daycare. He wanted to have proof that of him taking the kids to school, picking the kids up, him being with the kids all the time, and Kandi out working. Somebody got to work. Who gonna take care of the damn kids? Because you still ain't doing the damn thing. Who gonna take care of the kids, Todd? If she don't work? Who supposed to take care of the kids? I'm sure she can't live off of your income. But you putting on the front, Todd. What about the back end when the kids get home? The kids have 2 nannies. So if the kids got 2 nannies, what are you doing? So are you saying the nannies are not doing nothing? Are you making breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or are the 2 nannies doing that? And you just transporting them back and forth to school? Because if that's the case, they said Kandi got 2 nannies plus her family comes over to help as well. So you tell me, Todd, what you doing? If somebody got nannies, they ain't doing too much of nothing. And then you got other people that are come over stepping in as a nanny too. So what are you trying to pull, Todd? You want to, and then you said you want an emergency hearing to get full custody of your kids? What's the fucking emergency? What is Kandi doing something to the kids that you want an emergency hearing? Or are you trying to get emergency child support? Which one is it, Todd? You want the emergency hearing to get full temporary custody of the kids so you can get child support right away. Is that what you're trying to do? Because the only way somebody filed for emergency hearing for temporary full custody, I thought that was if he was doing something to the kids. I'm not aware of Kandi doing anything to the kids. Are y'all aware of Kandi doing something to her kids? You gotta be a bitch ass, let me not say that, a BAN to go to court to say you want an emergency hearing for temporary full custody of your kids. The only time I've seen people do that is if their kids in danger. I don't think Blaze and Ace in no danger. But I think we know what you want. You want that child support. So if you can get temporary full custody, then you're going to say you need money to take care of the kids with. What happened to when you have the kids, you take care of what they need, and then when I have the kids, I take care of what they need? What's the problem? You, this amazing producer, you should have money, right? But no, this has been your game plan all along. This has been the game plan. But you know what? You played the long game. Okay, all right. You played the long game for 11 years. 11 years. And guys, let me tell you something. The way this BAN playing, stuff is going to come out that happened in their bedroom. These threesomes and shit they've been having, all this shit for to come out. Baby, you hear what Mama Joyce said? Todd set it up. He set this up real good, y'all. He set this up really, really good. I think Kandi was trying to move a little differently because she know what, her and Todd was going to, been doing. And it was all consensual. It wasn't like she was doing it behind his back. But when a ninja is playing dirty, baby, they will bring out everything. They're going to bring out everything to try to take you down, to discredit you, to make you look like the bad parent for working. You're the bad parent for working. The other ninja, what is he bringing in? What the hell are you bringing in, sir? Like I tell you, look, I hope and pray that they do not throw out Kandi's prenup, because they said Kandi is well connected and know a lot of people, movers and shakers in Atlanta. So, she might know some legal people and different things like that. But why are you trying to now say you signed that under distress and that you want the prenup thrown out? The BAN say you want the motherfucking prenup thrown out. Throw it out. Did you hear what I said? He wants the prenup thrown out. Who does this? What type of man does this, guys? Who does this? But see, this is my thing here. I don't know a lot of legal stuff. If that prenup has been in effect for 11 years, if he felt that prenup, that he signed that prenup under distress, why is he just now saying something after 11 years? Why? Why are you just not saying something after 11 years if you thought something was wrong? What's the problem here? You know what? I was trying to really give Todd the benefit of the doubt. I thought he really loved the Kandi, but I don't know what to make of it now. I'm bothered. Period said, I like Todd and can't stand Kandi. She put herself in this predicament as far as the kids go. No, I don't think that he should get anything before the marriage, though. Okay, good point right there. He shouldn't. Now, anything that they had built together in the marriage, yes. But why are you now trying to go after the prenup? You want the prenup thrown out. So that means you want some escape money and royalties, whatever other businesses Kandi had going on. All that, you want half of that? You think that do y'all think that Todd deserved any money of anything that Kandi had before they got married? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. I'm about to say I personally don't see what the big deal is as to what Todd is doing, because if it was the other way around, there wouldn't be a problem. Okay, I can understand that. You know, we as women feel that. And then let me just say this. Let me just say this, guys. You're absolutely right, because you know why? And like I said, on this over here, we can agree to disagree, because I don't think that football players and basketball players, when a woman comes into the marriage, right, they get divorced. They get all this money for what? Now, I can see them getting child support, right? I can see that. Or maybe a house or something. But the amount of money some of these women get for child support from basketball, football, whatever, it's just a lot. Now I can see that. I can see that, because people think that when women get married to these NFL players, NBA players, that they strictly after the money. And some of them do be after the money. And they get well paid. That's why you see a lot of girls or women trying to get pregnant by NFL players and NBA players. So they don't have to work. They're going to be in a soft girl era because they know they're going to get paid. And you got some women that's pregnant by rappers, NBA player, NFL players, actors. They got kids by every different one, and they live a good life because they're getting paid child support from each and every one of those kids' father. Now, hey, I ain't no hater. It can go both ways. And I'll be fair here. Whatever you came into the marriage with, that's what you leave with. Now, are you saying that child support? So should it be that, well, Kandi said that she'll let the judge decide that. But could it be when she have the kids, she take care of them? And when he have the kids, he take care of them financially. But if you run into a situation where the man don't want to take care of him in the first place, he don't want to put up something like my soon to be ex-husband or whatever, then you can't go that route. I put my own shit out here. You can't go that route where if you have the kids, you take care of them. Then I have the kids, take care of them. Some people are not equipped for it. They don't want to be, because if they wasn't doing it in their marriage, what makes you think they're going to do it when y'all not married? I would like mine to go like that way, because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to live off them. But I know it can't go that way because you ain't doing a damn thing now. So what makes me think if we get divorced that you're gonna do what you're supposed to do for her? No, I can't do that. Just being honest. Yes, I'm here early. Randy was Todd's lawyer when they got married. Well, he said he didn't have no lawyer. He said he signed that prenup. He said he signed that prenup against what his attorney said. That's what he said. Hey, Mary. Hey, Kandi. Let's see here. You said Kandi owns two houses side by side. He could live in one and she in the other. Oh no, because he didn't You know what's going to happen, Kandi? He's going to be all up in her business. What if I am divorcing you, I don't want to see you. Only when there is a need to see you. If it ain't no need to see you, I don't want to see you. And guys, you can tell Kandi is hurt by this divorce. Something else happened in this divorce, where something else happened in the relationship, in the marriage rather. People are saying that he was cheating on her, he was stealing money, allegedly. Now, since Todd then went full force after Kandi needs to come out here and tell what the hell really going on. You know, and then he wants the damn divorce seal. Why? Why do you want the divorce seal, sir? You out here talking anyway. Somebody wants the damn divorce seal. If I was Kandi, I'd say no. No, I don't want it sealed. Nope, I don't want it sealed. Hello, hey Lady C, how you doing? Todd watched Kandi be with wait a minute. Todd watched Kandi be with AJ after he paused it. Didn't take Todd too long to move in. Okay, all right. See, that's another thing, guys. I wouldn't let nobody move in with me. Hello, Linnell. My whole thing is this: I have a teenage daughter, and I don't want no man living in a house with me. I done had a man living with me for 25 years. I'm over it. I'm good. I done paid my dues to the marriage. I just want to live by myself. I do. I don't want it no more. But that's just me. You said Kandi probably have to pay for this hurt. Todd is dirty. Baby, look, as a mother, and like I told you, my mom told me and my sister the same thing. She said, y'all husband ain't y'all husband. They not for y'all. Oh, you think we listen to that? No. And everything my mom said was going to happen, it didn't happen. Hey, Jim. Todd won't control. He don't feel like a man, but also feel Kandi should chase him in all ways. Well, hey, look. This is okay. This is what happened when you marry. It could go vice versa for a woman. When you marry a woman that is powerful, and has money, has more money than you, then you got to think about that. She's been a single parent and calling the shots all alone because she's been by herself, her and Riley. Now, you got to think about this. Do you want to be with a woman that got more money than you? Because it's always going to feel like she's calling the shots. Look at ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. They say Rihanna called the shot because she got the money. So you got to decide, do you want to be with a woman that's rich, that got more money than you? You got to decide that. Because 9 times out of 10, they've been running things, for a long time. So you got to really decide that. So if Todd is not feeling like a man, he needs to do something about it. Probably because, let's see, you said probably because she is in New York until March. Well, this is the thing. If I was Kandi, if you didn't have a problem with me being in New York working and making the money, so now you're trying to say I'm neglecting my kids. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to get me some tutors, and I'm going to bring the kids to New York with me, and they will be tutored. And then when I come back to Atlanta, they can go back to school. Since I'm here trying to make a living for the family, but I'm being labeled as an absent parent, I'll just bring the kids here and then they can have tutors. How about that? And I will have a nanny here. How about that? Because it seems to be a problem if somebody goes off and works It has never been a problem, but now all of a sudden it's a problem because you're not doing nothing. If you're not working like me, what's the problem with you watching the kids? Women been doing this for years. While men go out over the road and working things like that, and a woman been at the house taking care of the kids. So now that the roles are reversed, now you're neglecting your kids. Well, how about we say the men been neglecting their kids for the truck drivers, people who have to go in and out of town for work? Are they neglecting their kids too? Oh, because it's a woman that the woman neglecting the kids. Just saying. You said she raised Riley without block. Who was that? The Riley's dad. You said he likely wants an emergency hearing for the kids to take possession of them before she does and keep Mama Joyce from getting them and helping Kandi. Yep, there we go right there. There we go right there. That's the kicker right there. Guys, this makes people not even want to get married. What is the use of a prenup? Well, let me hold back on that because we don't know if they're going to try to throw out her prenup. But Todd is requesting that, allegedly, that the prenup be thrown out. What type of BAN does this? Who does this? And then to do an emergency hearing? Emergency hearing is for if the kids are in danger. Honey, Kandi, the gloves need to come off, Hunt. You need to get it popping with him. There will be no more friendly meetups. Like for Thanksgiving, Todd was over there. For Blaze's birthday, he was there. Oh no. Since you want to go with this bullshit, no, it will be no more. It will be no more. I'm not going to do it because you want to play dirty now. When Kandi filed the divorce, she did it quietly. She didn't even put their first name. She filed the divorce and their middle name with their middle names. That's why a lot of people is having problems finding the divorce paperwork. She tried to do it and keep it out of the public with just doing your middle names. No, that ain't good enough for your BAN. You want to take it there? Let's go. If I was Kandi, I'll go get the most powerful lawyers that I can. Now, not to say this lawyer she got is not good, but I would need maybe 2 more. I would need them to tag team. Just saying. I will go get me 2 more lawyers. Since you want to play dirty, BAN, let's go. Emergency hearing? Oh, hell no. He wants some emergency child support money. That's what the fuck he wants. Some emergency child support money. Because they say you stay at the strip clubs day and night. I guess you go pick up the kids, then the nannies take them, then you go back up there to the strip club. Because allegedly you was taking money. Now, Kandi has not came out here so far and said what all he did. Now, it got to be more than him cheating. It got to be more than that. It got to be more than him cheating, guys. Just in my personal opinion. Let's see. Jam said he is doing it, saying she will be out of state for work for months. Okay, when he was married, he didn't have a problem with her being out of the state. Out of the state. Why is there a problem now? I hope Todd gets everything he asks for as far as his kids are concerned. I also hope he gets what he deserves as far as marital access, not what she had before the marriage. Okay, not before. Now, I'm agreeing with that. Whatever they accumulated together when they got married, with businesses and things like that, they accumulate. I'm for that 50-50, okay? But I'm talking about the shit I had before, my house I had before we got married. my escape, all my royalties, everything like that. Let that stay there. But if you want to go where whatever we accrue together, we can do that. But you're gonna take half of the debt too. All of this debt we incur, we're gonna do 50-50. Oh, somebody said he's trying to get out the out of the debt too. So what the hell do you want to do, Ty? You want Kandi to take all the debt. You want the prenup thrown out. You want emergency custody of the kids. Well, what else do you want? You want her to get out of her house too, and you take that? Just asking. They need to review his solo producing and ventures like R&B Diva and all the business he started on Kandi dime, but never followed through or truly worked to build. Right. They said he was out there spending Kandi money up. How he under distress for 11 years, watching the lavish life he was enjoying did not seem stressful. Right, Jam. That's what I'm saying. If there was a problem with the prenup, how come you didn't say nothing after 11 years? Why you didn't say nothing? So let me just show y'all something here. So now I think Kandi is seeking primary custody, guys. So let's take a look at this. So this is a new one here. They said Todd Tucker seeks primary custody and challenges the prenup in his split from Roa star Kandi Burruss. So he's challenging the prenup. That's what I'm saying. This ain't right. Look at it.
In the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being with Kandi. You do many of these on the table? I have done a couple. Yeah. All right, I'm rolling.
Do he look under distress to y'all? Let me know. Do he look under distress?
Execution of the prenuptial agreement between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker, you acknowledge that you've had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully. You believe that the provisions of the prenuptial agreement are fair.
I decided to sign a prenup against my lawyer's advice. In the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being.
Did y'all see what he said? He decided to sign a prenup against his attorney advice. What? So your attorney is advising you not to sign a prenup? I'm confused here. I just want to know. So if your attorney told you not to sign the prenup, right? You went ahead and signed it anyway. So how was you under distress, sir? That's what I'm trying to figure out. This man right here don't look like he's under no distress.
The prenuptial agreement are fair.
I decided to sign a prenup.
See, that's what I'm saying, guys.
In the end, I know.
Prenup because he's not after Kandi money. He loved Kandi. Did you hear what he just said? That's what he just said. What has changed? Well, what has changed here, sir? What has changed? Now, I'm glad Kandi had that right there to show that he was not under distress. He went afterwards and in his confessional said, I'm signing this prenup because I want to show people that I'm not after Kandi money. I'm here because I love her. What has changed? Do he look under distress and in distress or anything to y'all? Okay, Kandi said the prenup will stand. He was given the prenup in an ample time. He's stalled signing it. Okay. It's Kandi's fault. She should have planned a wedding before he signed. But he had the papers. He had the papers up. They said a week before. Mary said the money is the root of all evil. Todd is bad with money. They should split what they made after marriage equally. He will be broke in a few years. His business skills are poor. Okay. Hey, Lori Bell. Yeah, I'm on here early today. You said so true. Yes. Hey, Yo Campbell, hello. Todd was never a daddy daycare to his oldest daughter. Shaking my head. Yeah, because they said he don't want to give his older daughter shit. Kandi had money for a nanny and her mother. Stop, Todd. That's what I'm saying. They said Kandi had two nannies. Kandi has two nannies. She has two nannies, and also her cousin them come over as well and watch the kids. They are nannies too. So how is it that he's saying that he solely take care of the kids if you have two nannies plus her Kandi cousin them are paid to come over there and watch the kids as well, and Mama Joyce. So I'm confused. I saw, let me see, Jeff said, I saw Kandi do an interview the other day. She said she sees all money coming and going for herself. Todd mad she stopped throwing money away on his pipe dreams. Was he not paying business? Was he not paying business bills? They said that's what happened to the restaurants. Todd was not paying the rent and stuff on those businesses, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. So maybe the money that he was supposed to use to pay the rent on those businesses, maybe he was pocketing that money or saving it so he could start up other business endeavors that he wanted. Todd wanted access and was likely funneling and causing those lawsuits. That's what I think. No, because Todd will have them mostly, in my opinion. But this is the thing. This is the thing. If they have nannies and other people coming over there helping him, how is he fully taking care of the kids? That's what I'm trying to understand. Randy told Todd not to sign the prenup. Not to sign the prenup. He did anyway. Okay. Todd wants the divorce sealed. Yes, he wants the divorce sealed, y'all. Mary says, and I'm going to say it, Kandi should have never brought anybody else in her bed. That's what I'm saying. I think that Kandi was trying to move quietly with this divorce, but Todd wants it public. He wants to come out here and say stuff publicly, right? But then, as far as what's going on with the court paperwork, he wants that sealed. Now, if you want to freely come out here and talk on this Beyonce internet, why do you want the court paper sealed? Just asking a question. Hey, my sweet. Remember AJ, the guy with 6 kids that Joyce didn't want her to marry? He was unalived and Kandi was single. Todd was a producer then. He knew exactly who he was marrying. Wait a minute. AJ, the guy with 6 kids. With 6 kids? Oh, hell no. You mean Kandi was going to marry a man with 6 kids? Uh-uh. Let's see here. Todd, let me see. You said Todd wants the kids to be in a stable home. He doesn't want them raised like Riley. He said it. Touring with a tutor, etc. Well, if he's saying that, okay, well, why did he want that the same thing for his other daughter? His older daughter. Why didn't he do the same thing for her? If he said he wants the kids to be raised in a stable environment, his other daughter wasn't raised in a stable environment. Just saying. Hello, get a clue. You said that Black women need to completely divest from men, period, but especially BMs. you, these men, look here. You got to try to get somebody that you evenly yoke with. You got to get somebody on your level. I'm sure there were pretty, other men out there that maybe Kandi could have dated that was, someone on her level that had their own money. Now, I don't want to say people should marry for love, but okay, that's fine and dandy. But you need to find somebody on your level, so you don't have the Todd Tuckers and Martell Hopes of the world trying to come after your shit. Just saying. Sunny J, I hope I'm saying that right. Why men these days act like women? What happened to men like James Evans from Good Times? Look here, James Evans, baby. He worked. He took care of his damn family. James Evans worked, and what was his wife's name? What was his wife's name? Not Edith. What was her damn name? What was James Evans' wife's name? Florida. Well, her name Florida. I think her name was Florida. She stayed home with the kids. You look. We ain't gonna look. If you find one of them, let me know. Let me know. You said this is going to be bad. You see. Kandi's lawyer used to be under Phaedra, and they still talk. So I don't know what Kandi is thinking. Me either. Look, I used to think that these black, and I'll say white lawyers, black doctors, all these people were professional until I started watching Married to Medicine. These doctors, dentists, they just like us. The only difference is they just got a professional career, but they get down and dirty too. They get down and dirty too, honey. So there's no difference. There's no difference, guys. There's no difference. They gonna get down and dirty. You said James Evans was a broke, angry fool. He was a horrible husband and provider. I believe Phaedra was a part of the setup. Y'all think Phaedra's a part of the setup? Y'all think Phaedra's a part of the setup? Okay. My sweet says some people just roll with the man, small-minded to be a T. Okay. There was a problem. Why not get therapy? I think, guys, that Kandi said this has been brewing for a while, and they probably did go to counseling, right? Because she said this has been brewing for a while. I just don't think it's just the cheating. I believe, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, Todd then took some money. Because all three of her businesses, those restaurants, closed down. All three. And then Kandi has been going along with him with the different plays and things that he wanted to do. So she has been trying to go on business journeys with him. But it seems like the businesses that they got together, it seemed like it doesn't work out. So, and she tried to let him be the man and run everything. But when she do, like allegedly with the restaurants, he let them go under. He didn't pay the bills. So, and another person said in the chat that allegedly Todd is bad with money. He don't know how to manage anything. Hello, Marno One. Kandi mother was right about him. Shaking my head. Yes. Todd waited until 10 years passed. Yep, because that's when you can get alimony. If you stay with the person for 10 years, you be married for 10 years, then you can get the alimony. But, and the prenup he signed, he can't get none. Let's see here. You said, now we know why Todd had Ace crying on the show for Kandi when she was away filming The Shy. He's been plotting this from the start. Auntie Bertha was right. A scheme Todd set up. That's what I said. Her auntie them, her mama them, all of them was right. So let me just ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Kandi is wrong for going out here pursuing her dreams of acting, singing? Do y'all think she's wrong for that? And then what if the roles were reversed? What if it was Todd doing that? Who was going out here acting and singing and everything? Would this still be a problem? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Because men have been doing this for years. Don't y'all see these businessmen flying in and out all the time? And some women. So if you don't work, you don't eat, right? That's what, that's my motto. You don't work, you don't eat. So if Kandi don't work, how is she supposed to take care of them? I don't understand. Because I know people don't think that they can survive off Todd income. What do Todd do? What does Todd do? Todd got a job? What is his job? Let me know what Todd's job is, guys. What the hell is Todd's job? Let's just say hypothetically that he felt distressed because it was being filmed and he did it for the cameras. Okay. But afterwards he said, I'm bothered that he signed the prenup to say that he was not there for the money, he was there for love. That's what he said afterwards. So did something change? Just asking. Hey, Karen. Oh, the same to you. Signing a prenup around the time of the wedding. Let's see. Signing a prenup around the time of the wedding, you can claim you were under distress. Yeah. But that's why they said Kandi had it filmed so they could see how he was, his body language, his face features when he was signing it. That's why Kandi wanted that part filmed. Allegedly. That's what they're saying. Yep, I'm coming back tonight, my sweet. Todd was the same man hiding Apollo's assets during Phaedra's divorce. Let's see how this goes. Don't be surprised if he comes out with the bald-headed bitch in the corner and Ralph on some BS. Baby, I wouldn't be surprised. Ralph, Ralph, the bald-headed bitch in the corner, and him. So if he was hiding access for Apollo, who's hiding assets for him? Ralph? The bald-headed bitch in the corner? Well, no, you can't get a bald-headed bitch in the corner, nothing. He been sold to shit. Because he ain't got no motherfucking money. Apollo? Who's hiding his? Just saying. Allegedly. They also didn't pass inspections. What inspections? Let me know. A week before is not enough time to go back and forth to get the perfect prenup. That's why she shouldn't have had a wedding date until he signed. Well, they were saying that Todd had the paperwork a week or two before, but he was just hesitant on signing it. They're trying to say that he had the prenup a week or two before the marriage, and he just didn't sign it. Allegedly. Let's see here. Hey, get a clue. Kandi has enough money to take off for a year, get her kids until this divorce is settled. Yes. I think so too. You said Florida. Hey, Carla, my tea sipper. I always felt like Todd and Kandi. In a minute. I always felt like Todd and Kandi did not have any good chemistry. No. You said Florida worked. I thought it was way down the line when Florida started working because James didn't want her to get no job. But I could be wrong. Let me know. Men or women that has around $100 million will always break their divorced spouse a chunk of change. Break their divorced spouse a chunk of change. Kandi will pay, in my opinion. So y'all think Kandi is going to pay? Okay, all right. You said Carla said Todd is not a good businessman. That's what they said. That's what happened to those restaurants. They said he didn't pay the bills. Allegedly. I'm just going to say allegedly, but that's what they're saying. That he did not pay the bills. That's what they said that Todd did. Um, God did, look, you got some people that are not like that, that are just not good, like with paying bills, and it's just a fact. In some marriages, you got people that are good. Maybe the wife is good at paying the bills, or the man, either or. Todd was just not one of them, and that's okay. That's why Kandi was there. Let me see here. Let me see. That's what they said. That's what happened with the restaurant guys. They said that he was not paying the rent for the restaurant. So what was he doing with the money, guys? Um, I had went back over there. I'm gonna have to do something about my late night, being up late at night, guys, because Melanie still got that 70% off sale, and guys, I be over there on that site. God knows I do not need to be over there, but I wanted that athletic leisure set, so I got one finally. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Melanie, so I wanted that leisure suit, so I got it, and it was 70% off. So I'm glad that I was able to get it at the 70% off sale. So I got that, and the sale is still going on. If anybody want to go over to 7th Avenue Beauty website, Melanie still has a 70% off. I tried to go back over there and get me some Freesia Floral stuff. Y'all done bought it all up. I can't get no more Freesia Floral stuff. Y'all done bought everything up. I can't get none of the Freesia Floral extract spray, the vanilla plum. Y'all done bought the soap, the body cream, the Freesia Floral body cream, body glow, everything. I can't get nothing. You said OLG on Cap Creek is still open. Wait a minute. Karen said because Sugar Mama Kandi spoiled Todd, the business. Wait a minute. Because Sugar Mama Kandi spoiled Todd, the business ropes on spending Kandi's money. Now I understand Mama Joyce. I'm sure Todd is about. Yeah, well, guys, we got to give credit when credit is due. Mama Joyce told us what he was, what Todd wanted. She did. So I'm not gonna sit here and discredit Kandi's mama because she already told us what he was on. And the aunties. Don't forget about the aunties, baby. The aunties told us what he was on. So we got to give credit when credit is due, guys. The aunties and the mama told us. Now all of a sudden he won't. Guys, let's just think about this. Do y'all think Todd is mad because Kandi is divorcing him? That's why he's doing this. Do y'all think this is the reason that he's acting up? He don't want to no divorce from Kandi. We haven't thought about that, guys. Do y'all think that's the reason that he's acting up. Because have you ever thought that he doesn't want a divorce? That could be the reason. He doesn't want the divorce, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. But he's been over here on these um he's been over here on these YouTube streets and also on the gram, acting like he happy. He happy. That's what it seems like to me. But I could be wrong, guys. Let me know. Am I wrong? Does Todd look like he's worried or anything? He's been all over the Instagram. Kandi wanted Todd to be with her when she was working. Okay. But see, this is my thing. If it was that big of a deal that Todd had a problem with Kandi being in New York, he could have took the kids and they could have got tutors and he could have been with Kandi in New York while she working. Right? Just saying. Just saying. He could have been with her. You know, how do you think these other people get along? Work and be, and that are, singers and actors, they bring their kids with them. So that wouldn't have been no problem. Because if he's trying to say that he didn't want the kids raised like Riley was raised, how about how he raised his other daughter? From what I heard, he was barely in his other daughter's life. Just saying. So what's so different about these two kids than his other daughter? I'm just asking. What's so different with this child here? He wasn't acting like that with his other child. Oh, because they mama got money, you want to act like this. Because Kandi got the money. Just asking. He did not do all this what he doing with his other child. Y'all let me know. Is there a difference? People acting like Todd wasn't working before he got with Kandi. When he got with her, she wanted him with her. Okay. I don't think Kandi, let me see. I don't think Kandi is wrong for pursuing her career, but not have the kids tagging along. Okay. Peter is telling Todd what to do from his jail cell. You think so? Honey, let me tell y'all something, baby. If y'all don't think these men be talking, the ones that have been through a divorce with women and stuff like this, men talk just like women talk. They gossip just like we do. So that could be very well be so. I wouldn't put it past it. I would not put it past it that these what's his name? Ralph, bald-headed bitch in the corner, Peter, what's the other one name? The one that was married to Kenya. What's his name? Who else? I'm trying to think of the other one's name. Y'all think they don't be talking to each other? I think so. I sure do. I think they be talking to one another. Trying to tell them how to get the money from the woman and everything else. So they talk just like women talk. There's no difference. Let me see. For their restaurant, looking at the reviews they received from the health department, and someone got pow at one of their establishment as well. Yes, I think that was Kandi's cousin. You said, did I get any new travel size things from Melody? No, I did not see them. What did she have for travel? I did not see that. I need some travel stuff. You said Kandi been pretending to be happy also. Who really knows how they feel about this divorce? I don't think Kandi is happy about that because Kandi been looking kind of sad. In my personal opinion, Kandi been looking kind of sad to me. Now I could be wrong, but she has. Let's see here. You said Todd is going to miss the lavish lifestyle and traveling. Yes. That's why I think he's doing all of this. Because I don't think Todd wanted the divorce. I think it was Kandi. Okay, Kandi said Todd treats Kayla horribly. Yeah, that's what they were saying about his daughter, that he treats her real bad. Todd's oldest daughter was raised in a stable household by her mother. Was Todd in the household with them? Lady C said, May this be a lesson for all professional women to protect themselves from these new age BANs. You right about that? Look, I would say this. Do what Yandy did, the smart thing. Yandy did a spiritual marriage where she don't have shit tied to nobody. I would do that. We can do a spiritual. If you got some shit that you don't want to get messed up, maybe you should just do a spiritual wedding. You see, Yandy wasn't stupid. Yandy wasn't going. Yandy was not going. So Yandy did the right thing. People were saying, well, she didn't turn in the divorce paper. Now I see why Yandy didn't turn in that shit. If it was, Mendeccess would be getting a pretty good penny from Yandy, because Yandy is a damn millionaire. But like I said, Yandy did the right thing. She did a spiritual wedding with no paperwork or nothing. They just got married in the eyes of the Lord. That's it. With no paperwork or anything. Other women should do that. Just saying. I think other women should do that. Take a page out of Yandy. Yandy said, ain't nobody getting my damn money that I'd have worked hard for. Yandy said, the hell with this. That's why Yandy didn't send that paperwork in. Yandy said, the hell with this. And that's why I think Mendeccess was kind of mad about that. That Yandy didn't send that paperwork in. And I think Yandy is glad that she didn't send it in. She said they wouldn't get none of her damn money. Nothing wrong with that. Go get a spiritual wedding next time. Just saying. Whatever Todd wanted to branch off and do something for himself, Kandi would have a fit. Wait a minute. You said Kandi would have a fit. That's all on video also. Okay. You forgot Apollo. Now Apollo was trying to get some of Phaedra's stuff too. Did Apollo get half of Phaedra's stuff? I can't remember. Let me know. Y'all know I got menopause brain. I hope Melanie put some more Freesia Floral on that website because it's all sold out. I hope she put something back on there. Let's see here. Hey, Miss Dee. You said she didn't want him to work, did she? What you said? Yandy said Tamar ain't getting none of her money. I heard that. I ain't even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it, guys. I'm not even mad at it. Guys, make sure when you come in, you're hitting that thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Let me know how many likes we have in the chat, please, and thank you. Let's see here. But guys, you know what? Now, I don't know why I thought this, but I did. I thought they were just going to have a nice divorce. I did. I thought everything was just going to go, smooth. Apparently not. And what's going on now? I think Kandi didn't want this. I don't think she wanted to be all over, plastered all over the YouTube streets. I don't think she wanted this. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. I don't think they wanted this. Well, let me take that back. I don't think Kandi wanted this. Let's see here. 42 people, 55 likes. Thank you. I think this is going to get more messier. Guys, and then we got Carlos King. Why is he always in the business, guys? I don't get this. He always in their business. I don't understand it. I don't understand why are always in something. He's always in something. Well, okay, let me take that back. I guess he's a blogger. I guess, he's a blogger. I guess he's a blogger. I guess he's I guess let me not say nothing. I guess he can, do what he likes. Oh, guys, we got some breaking news. Breaking news. Let me bring it to y'all. Breaking news. Eddie. Breaking news, guys. Judge rules Wendy and Eddie will be tried together. Again, an insurance fraud case. So Wendy wanted them to have separate cases. The judge said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Well, they filed to, let me see. Well, they filed to now have their cases tried together again. Judge granted it. They will no longer be tried separately and are back to being co-defendants, back in court December 19th. So those Sappos were back in court today for their ongoing insurance fraud case, and the judge just made a major change. Wendy and Eddie will no longer be tried separately. This case will have officially been merged again, and they are now back to being co-defendants. They're due back in court on December 19th. What do y'all think about that? Oh, I don't know about that, guys. I think they should have tried to get. I guess the judge said, "Hell no, y'all gonna be tried together. Y'all did the crime together. You're gonna be tried together." What do y'all think about that? That they have to be tried together, guys. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. That's bad for them. Um, you said Todd was in Chicago on a morning show here talking about a new play the week before Thanksgiving. Is that the play Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta? Nope, they didn't want us to know because they didn't use their first name. Yep, Kandi filed for them under their middle names. Kandi stopped CK from selling her. Let's see. Kandi stopped CK from selling her life story of escape. I'm sure he is going to be interviewing Todd next. I think so too. The first night was sold out, so he added another one. Okay. You saying that, let's see here. I know Wendy hates that. Let's see. 50 people here, 59 likes. Thank you. As they should be tried together. You said they should be tried together? Okay. Okay, Carl. Okay. Yeah, this so I don't know. It's like the housewives, they be having a lot of stuff going on. With Roy, you got well for now Portia's okay because Simon ain't came back out and said that. Well, maybe Simon has found him a woman over there wherever he at in Dubai. Maybe he got a woman, so that's probably why he's not coming after Portia. We got Kelly going back and forth with her estranged husband. We got Drew going back and forth with her estranged husband. Who else? Who else do they got? Okay, I guess that's it so far for right now. I guess that's it for right now. But hey, not to say we won't have anything. Well, we know Britt Edie is suing Bravo again. So we're gonna see how this work out for her. Let's see. Guys, this is a mess. You said, yeah, that's the name of his play. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I heard that, Carla. I heard that. But I think Kandi thought this was just going to be, guys, I think she thought this was just going to be smooth sailing. I don't think she thought all of this was going to happen. I don't think she thought this through. Because like I said, I don't think, like I said, Todd wanted the divorce. I don't think Todd wanted the divorce. And I think that by her divorcing him, he gonna make her pay for it. That's what I think. He gonna make her pay for this. Let me know what y'all think, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to. We're gonna moving over here to Yandy, MENDECCESS, and TAMAR. We're gonna move right on over here to Yandy, MENDECCESS, and TAMAR. Now, some people can say that they don't believe FD, but I do. I don't think that man has no reason to lie about what happened with TAMAR. So let's get into this right here. Let's see what TAMAR is saying. They asked TAMAR about the rumors of her and MENDECCESS. This is what she said. Tamar Braxton addresses MENDECCESS relationship rumors prior to Funky Dineva's allegations. So let's see what she's saying, guys.
Anything beyond this film?
Or? No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean? We're not like, we're cool, but he's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Yeah.
So they started putting you two together. Do you and MENDECCESS have like anything beyond this film? Or?
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean? We're not like, we're cool, but he's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Yeah.
Baby, all the chemistry you and MENDECCESS had going on, you said you barely know him? I'm not believing that. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Fair use. This is used for educational purpose, teaching and learning and research. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. But guys, I can't believe this. All the chemistry you and Mendeces had going on that screen, and then Funky Dineva. Now, I don't think Funky Dineva lied. Funky Dineva said she was all over that man's lap in the back of that car with them booty shorts on, kissing all over him. You and Mendeces was kissing and everything. Now, come on here. Come on, Tamar. We already know you got a hot box. We know that. And Mendeces is fine. I will give them that. He is fine. But let's see what she's saying.
So they started putting you two together. Do you and Mendeces have like anything beyond this film? Or?
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
to be honest, you know what I mean? We're not like, we're cool, but he's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Yeah.
So they started putting you two together. Do you and Mendeces have like anything beyond this film?
That. And he just got casted in the film, and here we are.
Were you like a little hesitant? This is the one thing I will say, how I think people might get tied in, maybe because you're using his name in the film. Did y'all ever think about
that? And he just got casted in the film, and here we are.
Were you like a little hesitant? This is the one thing I will say about using a different name.
We use Julian.
That's a different name, though. You get what I'm trying to say?
We use L'Oreal.
I know. But Mendeces just seems so standoutish.
Well, talk to his mama. She named him, not me.
About using a different name.
We use Julian.
That's a different name, though. You get what I'm trying to say?
We use L'Oreal.
I know. Okay, well, also, so in the film, though, you know, I was in there.
Yeah.
But me, he wasn't hugged up. So they saw the coziness, and some people said they ain't never seen him like that with Yandy.
Well, I've never met the lady, so I've never.
Okay, well, also, so in the film, though, you know, I was in there.
Yeah.
But me, he wasn't hugged up. So they saw the coziness, and some people said they ain't never seen him like that with Yandy.
Well, I've never met the lady, so I've never.
Okay, well, also, so in the film, though, you know, I was in there.
Yeah.
But me, he wasn't hugged up. So they saw the coziness, and some people said they ain't never seen him like that with Yandy.
Well, I've never met the lady, so I've never.
Okay, well, also, so in the film, though, you know, I was in there.
Yeah.
But me, he wasn't hugged up. So they saw the coziness, and some people
she
said
gotta
they
know
ain't never
Yandy.
seen him like that with Yandy.
Yes,
never talked to her, never met her. And so it wasn't a situation where it was like, oh, I'm finna go after somebody.
So y'all don't think she ever met Yandy? I'm just asking. Y'all don't think she ever met Yandy before? She has not been in the same circles with Yandy, anything like that? No, I think she's been. She know who Yandy is. She know that Yandy and Mendeces are married. Well, even though it's a spiritual marriage, they still, you know, they say they married. Okay, so I know she knows that. Now, Tamar, come on here. Really, Tamar? I know you know who Yandy is. I know she do.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like, you know, I met somebody and this person was perfect for the role.
Yeah.
And their experience was never talked parallel to mine, and it worked out.
Yeah.
And we had a great time filming it. It was a very easy, fun shoot. And I don't know. Here we are, Heartbreak Retrograde, parallel to mine, and it worked out.
Yeah.
You want to be like this? Let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeces had in front of me. Okay.
Oh.
All of that, you want to be like this? Let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeces had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you want to be like.
So Funky Dineva claims Tamar Braxton and Mendeces Harris have been sneaking around and allegedly witnessed them make it out. Now, Now, do y'all believe Funky? I believe Funky. Now, everybody, we can agree to disagree. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Mendici and Tamar had something going on. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't believe they didn't have anything going on. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think they had something going on? Okay, I'm bothered that I believe Funky. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, expectations, my T Super. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Rena Bass. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. They had too much on-screen chemistry. They tiptoed through the tulips together, in my opinion. Yes, that's what I said. Y'all won. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see. All right, Carla says I believe Todd is going to bring some rabbits out of his hat on Kandi, and she is going to pay big time. Okay. You look, I think Todd, like I said, and I don't take it back, Todd has been setting this up all along. That's my personal opinion. Let's see. Yes, I'm early, Stephen. Yes, yes, yes. I believe FD also. I believe FD because he knows she can sue him if he was lying. Yes, so I don't think so. Okay. You said creepy. Okay, we got ones. Okay. You said okay. Renus, I believe Funky, and I don't even like him. So we have yet to hear anything from Yandy and Mendici or Tamar. Do y'all think that Yandy or Mendici or Tamar is going to come out here and say something? Do y'all think they will come out and speak about it? Oh, let's see here. Sonny said, I think Kandi hired a private investigator. I never thought of that. That's probably it too. She probably got some shit on top. Just saying. And I can believe that. I can believe that. I believe that I believe that I can believe that. Let's see here. And that's not hard for me to believe that Kandi probably hired a private investigator for him. I can believe that. And people have been saying that Todd has he probably has been too careless out here in these streets. He probably has been too careless out here in these streets. That could be another thing. He probably has been very careless out here, thinking because Kandi is in New York, he been out here doing the thing. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think now that was a good thing here? Do y'all think Kandi hired a private investigator? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm just trying to find this other. I'm just trying to find this other clip here. We'll talk about this tonight. We're gonna talk about this tonight, y'all. Dr. Jackie did not like Toya's comment about Curtis being touchy with the women in the group. We're gonna talk about this tonight. We're gonna talk about this tonight. We're gonna talk about this tonight. We're gonna talk about this tonight, guys. We're gonna talk about it. Let me see what y'all saying. Y'all think it's true? I do. Todd, I say Todd line. Todd is a hood ninja from the Bronx streets. He F the money. That wait a minute. You said he's F the money. Then he is in love with Kandi. This is why Mama Joyce sing the opportunist and Todd. I get it. Yes. Now this is another one here that I do want to talk about here, guys. Give me just a second. So let's see what's going on here, guys.
Even know that Tamar and MENDECCESS was a thing, but that's not even important now, okay? Because her former friend said that Tamar need to go ask MENDECCESS and his best friend why her teeth was missing.
Anybody know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth? It's MENDECCESS and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you.
Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a few weeks back, Tamar Braxton reported that she woke up in a pool of blood and her teeth were missing and she had no...
Guys, now, now that comes to this right here. Why did MENDECCESS and his best friend go upstairs with Tamar? Now, some people are trying to allude that they maybe ran a train on her, allegedly. Do y'all think that Tamar got a train ran on her? I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying allegedly. That could have happened. Because if your teeth got knocked out and you was in a pool of blood, you don't know nothing that happened. You blacked out? Just asking.
Idea what happened to her. She was unconscious and woke up like that. People were speculating a whole bunch of different things, but I don't think anybody was speculating that MENDECCESS might know. Now, I obviously missed a few chapters in this story.
Do y'all think MENDECCESS know what happened to Tamar teeth, or why Tamar teeth got knocked out? Do y'all allegedly, and for entertainment purposes, do you think one of them knocked their teeth out? I'm just asking.
Because I thought MENDECCESS and Yandy were still together. And maybe they are. I don't know. Now I got to go look it up. But according to her friend, they've been on that type of timing. And so much so that it made him uncomfortable.
Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and MENDECCESS had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you at the music video shoot, in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time.
Now, okay. Now, I do understand the video shoot, but I don't think, by this being a spiritual married man, that she had to be on top of this man with no booty shorts, though. And he did not have to allow that either. But then what's getting me, if they were just working, Funky said that they were, every time that they would go out, MENDECCESS that would meet up with them. What is that about? If you said it, she just said on the Jasmine brand that she didn't really know MENDECCESS like that. But from what Funky is saying, every time they went somewhere, MENDECCESS would meet with them. So if you don't really know this person, why does he meet with y'all? Just ask him. Just ask him. Just ask him for a friend.
We met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we're going to tell it, let's tell it all. So since she was throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with TAMAR when we got back to her house? Because after her and MENDECCESS got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately.
It's just way too much going on, for real. I can't even keep up. And I just want to know when somebody's going to tell us the truth about TAMAR's teeth. What happened upstairs with them teeth? I'm obviously mad tardy to the party because I didn't even know that TAMAR and MENDECCESS was a thing, but that's not even important now, okay? Because her former friend said that TAMAR need to go ask MENDECCESS and his best friend why her teeth was missing.
So guys, you think MENDECCESS is going to tell us what happened to TAMAR teeth? You got sound now? Okay. You said no sound. I thought they said it was a PR stunt. Well, apparently this ain't no PR stunt. Because why is they meeting up all over the place? And this man is supposed to be a married man. You said, wait a minute. FD said MENDECCESS and his friend might have been knocking her head in the headboard. That could have happened. That could have been happening. They probably was having rough. They could have been having rough FDX. You said MENDECCESS will stay mute. Okay, you got sound now? Okay. Look, MENDECCESS need to tell us what happened. Well, see, this is the thing. Why didn't TAMAR tell us that she was upstairs with MENDECCESS and his friend? Does she not remember going upstairs with MENDECCESS and his friend? Now, guys, now that Funky has said that she went up there, maybe her memory will come back. Y'all think her memory will come back now? Y'all think she'll remember going up there with MENDECCESS and his friend? So they could have been having rough XCX. But this is the thing. She don't remember. Allegedly, she don't remember. I just find it hard to believe that you don't remember going upstairs with nobody unless there was some rugs involved. Just saying. Unless there was rugs involved, guys. It could have been some rugs involved. People with the mark, just saying. Not saying that she was doing or anybody was doing anything, but if you saying that you blacked out, you don't remember going upstairs with MENDECCESS and his best friend. That's all I'm saying. And then you lie. You've been lying, Karen. I'm talking about you don't really know MENDECCESS. You just know him from from acting with him. But that's not what Funky said. He said y'all been on the creeping around. Now, do I believe that? Yes, because MENDECCESS has been creeping around with all different type of women. So is it hard for me to believe that he wasn't creeping around with TAMAR? I believe he was creeping around with TAMAR. I'm just saying. Okay. Let me see. You said TAMAR said she remembered drinking some more when she got home. So then she has to remember her drinking with MENDECCESS and his best friend, right? Because Funky said he didn't go up there because he thought they wanted to be alone. Now, hey, Now he must know something we don't know, because who would want to be alone with two men upstairs that you said you barely know? But Funky said they was kissing and carrying on in the back, so he thought, hey, they might want to do something else. You said, is Mendeccess a booty warrior? Why he needed his friend to go back to her place with him? That's a good question. Maybe they was gonna have a threesome. Hey, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they're gonna have a threesome. But guys, we not, well, do y'all think Tamar is going to come out here and respond to what Funky said? Just asking. Now, Sonya says she think Mendeccess is not gonna say nothing, because y'all know Mendeccess. Well, no. Well, let me take that back. He might come out here and say something, because if people start talking about that, him and his friend probably the cause of her teeth getting knocked out, maybe he gonna come out here and say something. Maybe. I'll say maybe. And now we got a little bit more information that we didn't know. Because we didn't know that Mendeccess and his friend went back to the house, and Funky said he saw them go upstairs. We didn't know that. We didn't know that they've been creeping around on the low, popping up everywhere they at. That's what Funky is saying. Okay, well, let's see. Spectator said, so Funky was so mad at Tamar, he just had to humiliate and embarrass Yandy and the kids. Oh, okay. I think, well, let me just say this, Spectations. I think that Funky got tired of Tamar coming out here talking bad about him and talking, people were saying that Funky was a bad friend. He left Tamar and this and that. So I think because Tamar did not come out here and try to defend him, he said, I'm just gonna let everything out. Because people were dragging Funky, was like, how are you a friend and let Tamar teeth and everything get knocked out, and saying this and that. So I guess Funky got tired of it. Allegedly. Let me see. He said his friend drove his car back to Tamar's house while Mendeccess was in the Uber with Tamar and FD. So why did his friend? So my whole question is, why did Mendeccess get into his own car and go home? Or why did Mendeccess have to get in the Uber with Tamar and FD? Just asking. You said, okay, you said Yandy embarrassed herself with her side dude. Okay. All right. All right, guys, we gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be checking around later on today to see if Yandy responds, if Tamar responds. We gonna see. Now, so guys, let me just ask this. What will Yandy do now with this information about Tamar and Mendeccess messing around? Do y'all think this is going to cause for them to break up? Or do you think Yandy is just going to be a Rashida and just let it go with the punches? I guess, is this where, well, everybody cheating. Yandy got her a man she cheating with. Mendeccess can cheat too. So is this just going to be another thing where they don't care? Because we still don't know if Yandy and Mendeccess are together. If they trying to work things out, are they still in separate houses, just sleep in different bedrooms? But I think Yandy still think they together, because she had on a jacket that said Yandy Smith on the back of it. No, I'm sorry. I think it said Yandy Harris. Did I say Yandy Harris or Yandy Smith? It said one of them. I think, guys, I think Yandy is to the point, guys, where she is fed up. I think that she is fed up. She's been, now, like I said, guys, I do not condone nobody. If you're in a marriage, if you find out your spouse is cheating, then you go cheat back. I don't do that. If you cheating, it's just gonna be the end of it. Um, I don't want to be a person that cheat back. There's too many diseases out here, and HIV and AIDS are running rapid right about now. I know a lot of people are on PrEP. I know, but I don't think PrEP is 100%. Okay, I know Tamar's on it. She tells it all the time. I know some other people say they take it. The single girls say they take it. So okay, but do that give you a reason to run around here and thought it out? Just saying. Okay, you said Tamar needs to sit down. She was videoed with Tony's husband, Birdman. Now she's with Mendeccess kissing. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, ever since Tamar got divorced from Vince, she's been a loose cannon, loose legs, loose punani, just been loose. Remember, FD said they were all over each other in the Uber and he felt uncomfortable. Yes, he said he felt uncomfortable. He know Yandy and Mendeccess have a spiritual marriage. Just saying. Mendeccess might be Mendingo. I would need a picture to confirm. Well, yeah, but with Yandy said he's pretty, pretty good down there. That's what she said. I'm just saying what she said. She said he's pretty well down there. All right, guys. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Well, I'm gonna stay for 2 hours. I'm 52. I'll stay for 2 hours. But guys, how do you guys like me coming on earlier? Let me know. How do y'all feel about me coming on earlier? I'm gonna try to come on by like 10:45 or 11 o'clock. And then I'll come back in about 9. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the chat about me coming on earlier. And remember, guys, if you're new to my channel, think about subscribing to the channel to become a member. We're trying to grow over here. Think about subscribing to the channel. And make sure if you're in here, guys, y'all hit the thumbs up button. Oh, I'm going to come over. I'm going to be on tonight at 9, guys. I'm going to be on tonight at 9. I'll just try to try this out for a minute because I want to start coming more on YouTube for people can get familiar with me. Because I know because I come on late, a lot of people don't get to hear or see me. So I do want to start coming on like 2 or 3 times a day. Oh, okay. I'm going to come at night. Oh, no problem. No problem. Guys, I'm going to start coming on 2 or 3 times a day. And I got to come on late for my night owls. I know some people work 2nd and 3rd shift and things like that. So I want to be able to come on to try to help them get through their shift. So I like to come on at night as well. Let's see here. Yep, I'm gonna be coming on at night too. Yep, I'm gonna be coming on both. Now, guys, I was over there. Now I'll be lurking on people's pages. Now, I don't think that's right for people to put out people full government name. Just saying. And I was over there on a certain content creator page, and he didn't put out her full name. Now I didn't even know her name was that, but hey, he didn't put it out there. So not no shade, not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying he didn't put the woman first and last name out there. But okay. All righty. I appreciate you guys too. I appreciate you guys too. And remember, guys, if you're new to my channel, think about becoming a subscriber. Also, make sure you guys are liking the video, sharing the video. You know what? I was gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say. Like, y'all know the situation with me and my husband. Y'all know that. I don't know why people just can't be a man or woman and just say they don't want to be, well, they don't want to be married anymore. But I get it. Some people like the way it looks like with the two-parent household. They like the family, dynamic of it all. But if you guys are both unhappy with the situation and you guys are both out here sleeping with other people, what's the use of being with each other? Wow, I don't like that. And the way things are going, because y'all know I've been married for 19 years and been with my husband for 25 years. This is for the be all new to me. And that's why I said I don't think I'm going to be dating anybody because it's a lot of variables you got to deal with. If you meet a man, right, you don't know his past. If he got a crazy ex or ex-girlfriend or crazy ex-wife, or some people that he probably was dating and they elevator don't go to the 5th floor, or if they was on a short bus looking on the window, you don't know none of that. Then he gets with me, then I got problems where people calling me or texting me or anything. Then I will have to do a background check on it because I want to know if you what type of stuff have you had any domestic violence incidents, anything. I need to know all that. So I think I'll probably be a little bit too much for somebody. I want to know if you can beat the hell out of somebody. I want to know so I can exit stage left. Just saying. So it's a lot. I'm waiting on a lawyer to call me back, my sweet. I'm waiting. I done called 3 lawyers already, and so I'm waiting on them to call me back because I need to do a consultation with them. I want to do that first. This morning I was itching to just go down there to file the paperwork, but some keep saying just talk to get consulting from a lawyer first. But like I said, I think what I was saying, this could be a smooth divorce where he take what he had, and the only thing that I think that will probably be a challenge and he probably would be upset about is the child support. That's what I think the biggest problem, because we both can agree that we want to sell the house, okay? But I think the problem with me is going to be the child support. To be honest, I never believed anything happened to Tamar, period. Well, who knocked her teeth out then, Deborah? Who knocked her teeth out? They get petty because they know the grass isn't greener on the other side. Okay. And then, guys, this is the funny thing. My kid's like, did you go down there yet? I said, wait, I'm just going to try to get some information from my attorney. I'm going. I'm going. I just want to get some information from my attorney that if I should just go that route and just go and just file it like that. You said 31 likes and 69. 31 likes, 69. Oh, 31 people. Sorry. Oh, no problem. So I'm just trying to do that because I got to get moving. And then my kids want me to put up a Christmas tree. I'm like, So I got so many things going on. I'm trying to look for me a townhouse or a condo or either a whole house. And I'm trying to get this done. Then I got to go out of town. I got 3 prior engagements this month. So I got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Why do I think he'll have an issue with child support? Because he thinks that if you get child support, that you need his money to live off of, and he's going to keep talking about it. And he keeps saying, "Well, why do you need to file for child support? Why do you need my money to live off of?" First of all, I don't need your money to live off, sir. I've been doing a pretty good job living on my own in the marriage and taking care of the kids. Some stay because it's cheaper to keep her. Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. I'm praying. Thank you. Thank you. You said I feel like 2026 is going to be your year to do great things. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, my sweet said, don't get me started. Yes, okay, my sweet, she's the mother of the channel. Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. You said I feel like 2026 is going to be your year to do great things. You got this. Yes, yeah. Like I said, guys, that's going to be the problem with him. That's going to be the problem with him. Let anybody, did anybody order any, and y'all know y'all can ask me anything y'all want to ask me. Y'all know I don't get mad about anything. Y'all my little family over here. So y'all know y'all can ask me any type of questions y'all want. And y'all know it's okay with me. Did anybody, who cares what he thinks about child support? The child is entitled to it. Don't let him off the hook. Just saying. I'm not. Now, can I be honest with you guys? Before, when I filed the first one, my first divorce, I was like, well, I'm not gonna take him for child support. I'm just gonna let him give me money for every, week or whatever. But as things have progressed, that ain't gonna work out. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And I had to build myself up to be more stronger with whatever he say. Don't let that bother you. That's just him trying to deter you not to do it. You know what you do. You know what you bring to the table. You know the money you have. So don't let that deter you. So I had to get myself to that point. It's no problem because the judge will order it. Okay. I would have respond. I wouldn't have responded. I don't, but your daughter can use it. Remind him children are conceived by two people. Oh yeah, I done told him that. I told him that. I said, you don't want to buy, you don't want to do this, you don't do that. And like yesterday, I told you I had to go to get her iPad fixed because she stepped all over its crack. I had to pay $245 to get that repaired. So then in the mall, they're going to repair it. So then I'm sitting there trying to get me a little massage, a back massage, because they got this kiosk thing in the middle of the mall. Here she comes. Oh, I want a massage too. Okay. So I let her get a massage as well. Because, my back and stuff be hurting. So I just, I'm waiting anyway. So let me go ahead and get a massage. But I need to start back getting my massages. Anyway, I want to start going either every week or every 2 weeks. My muscles are tightening, and then I need to go to the stretch lab to stretch me out. So I do want to do that. So those are some things that I'm going to be doing. And I think I'll be putting that over there on my channel when I go to the stretch lab and get my massages, things like that for content over there on my other channel. And guys, remember, if you're in the chat and you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to both Drop the Tea and then Drop the Tea 2.0. Okay, and make sure you guys are liking the videos and sharing the video. Excuse me, sharing the live. All right, guys, I've been on here for 2 hours. Hey, my tea sipper. I was just telling everybody I'm going to start coming on like 2 or 3 times a day. I still will be coming on at night at 9:30 or 9:45. And then I'm going to start coming on in the afternoon, probably twice twice in the afternoon and then at night. But we'll see. But I know for sure I'm going to start coming on in the afternoon around 10, about 10:30, 10:30, something like that. All right, guys, I've been on here for 2 hours. Make sure if you didn't hit the like button when you came in, please hit it on your way out. Tonight we're going to be doing a farewell to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Do y'all think it's over for these people? Do y'all think that these people know that the show is ending, that it's not coming back, that they hear what Carlos said? And if so, what are these people going to do for jobs? What are they going to do for income? Some people, this is all they got. What are they going to do? So we're going to talk about that later on today. But I guess Wanda didn't save the show because CK still talking about there's going to be a long period before the show ever comes back on. Even though I don't watch it, I do review the clips. So let's think about that, guys. What are these people going to do for income if that show is gone? Just saying. Don't forget to look at Melanie's stories to see what she has new. We're going to do that tonight. We're gonna look at that tonight. I did look at Melody today, where the kids were arguing in the car. So I did see that today, and I was gonna put that on to. We're gonna talk about that tonight. You said they are like You said they are like roaches. They keep coming back. Yeah, because I thought the show was gone before, but because CK didn't even know that the show was going on a hiatus. He didn't know nothing. But this time he is saying that the show going to have a long break. I don't know what that means. But the way that they're going with these 3 or 4 or 5 episodes, I think they could get put on the shelf like DC is. I think they're going to be put on the shelf. And then also, guys, people were talking about why Dr. Francis is on the show. I think they said they think OWN is trying to, if their castmates are going through problems or situation, I guess they're trying to show that they do have a counselor on set for them to talk to. So I guess that they're trying to say that that's the reason why Dr. Francis is back on the show, to help Trish deal with, her problems and things that she's going through. So I guess they're trying to show that they do have empathy, and they try to get their castmates help. Just saying. You said she has the travel size facial stuff? Okay, I'm going to have to go over there and look. Because I was just looking for the Freesia floral stuff, and she don't have any more. But I do need that travel size because I be traveling. You said, did DC ever come back? Laura, see, DC did come back for I think it was 3 or 4, 5 episodes or 6 episodes. And they had really low ratings. And after that, they didn't come back no more. And I think the same is going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Their ratings are down. The last rating, they didn't even put that up because it was so bad. But anybody know when Hard and Hustle is coming back on? Because I haven't heard anything about Hard and Hustle when they're coming back on. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Hard and Hustle. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours or so. Please make sure if you didn't hit that like button coming in that you hit on your way out. And I will see you guys around 9 or 9:30. I love you guys. See you later. You said they did get renewed maybe next year. Okay, Lawrence, you said maybe next year Hard and Hustle is coming back on. Okay, great. All right, guys, I'll see you at 9 or 9:30. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.